Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. We have the beautiful Miss Stella here deciding that she is going to be the tarot reading today. So she's basking in the sunshine. That may be significant. I find that the little shamanic things or the animals or what happens with the weather, it's always significant. And here she is just relaxing, chilling back, sitting in the sunshine, getting a little bit annoyed if someone tries to tell her otherwise, which is exactly what she's doing with that little tail flick, because I had a chat to her before and said, you can stay, but you need to share the space because Sagittarius are doing their reading. So on that note, Saggy, this is a reading for the 1st to the 15th of August. Leo season, fellow fire energy, should be really good energy for you. The fire signs, same element, usually has a really good impact upon you. There is a very important and powerful new moon on the 8th, which is also the 8th of the 8th, which is the Lionsgate energy, the opening of the portal to receive more light, connecting to spirit. That's also occurring at the same time as the new moon in Leo. So this is going to be a very potent and powerful time, especially I would say for the fire and air signs. So, and also Virgo, but if you've got Virgo in your chart. So let's see what's coming in for you, Sagittarius. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising. So be sure to watch all 3 of your signs or all of them if you want to see the bigger picture. And this is a general reading, so just take what feels right and leave the rest. And if it does really resonate, there will be an extended reading. Finally, we've got Wand Queen. Aries throne has come out for you. Immediately, here comes the fire. Wand Queen, very enigmatic, very much like, interestingly, she's got in the tarot deck, she's got the cat at her feet. She's got the world at her feet. She's got the shadow at her feet, and she's basking in the light. She shines. It is this energy of stepping into the light. Stepping into the limelight was what I just got for some of you, Sagittarius. So very enigmatic time. I think people are going to be very attracted to you. They're going to notice you. You really, it's time for you to kind of show the world what you're made of, Saggy. So this is a really positive time coming through for you. Let's see what we've got here. What else do we have? We have 9 Sword, Venus, Gemini. The only thing that's coming in is don't overdo it, because there could be some exhaustion, some mental stress, some overthinking, some of that. But we also have Wand, Ace, Fire right next to that. So it's just saying don't overdo it. You'll be tempted to kind of throw everything and do everything at once, because there's this motivation, this inspiration. The fire has come in, and this is coming in, setting some new goals, feeling really excited. George is saying, yep, setting some new goals is going to really be fantastic for you, and even long-term goals. It's an exciting time for you, and I feel like it's buzzy. I feel like you're kind of buzzing around, leaping from one thing to the next, maybe even a time of socializing. But I kind of get, for some of you, I get theatre and performance. So if I know that I just get either going to the theatre or performing yourself. There's a sense of performance. So we've got the 3 of Pentacles crossed by the 9 of Cups. So this is around what you're showcasing, your skills and the unique abilities. And if it doesn't fulfill you, then that's not going to be feeling right. I'm feeling you just taking these great leaps around at this moment in time. So leaps forward, leaps sideways. Look, here we have the Queen of Wands again. This has come out twice. The Queen of Wands underneath the Queen of Wands. I'm going to pull all the cards so I can put it up on the screen for you here, Saggy, so you can know see what I'm talking about. So Queen of Wands, we've got the 10 of Swords at the base. I want to pull another card to go with that. Wheel of Fortune, big change coming in. The 7 of Pentacles reversed. Okay, we have the World card. Stepping out into the world, stepping onto all the world's a stage. And it's time, your time to play your part. So, yep, stepping out into the world. Wonderful. Okay, let's see. We have the 5 of Swords. That's you. We have the 6 of Wands surrounding you. That's that Leo energy. Again, a lot of Leo energy around you. Temperance, that's your energy, bringing in some balance, because there's a lot of fire here. And I think that at some point we need to find a bit of a balance between the tower energy, between some of the elements here. Sometimes play with too much fire, you get burnt. But wow, you are on fire, quite literally, and something big is about to start here. Fire starter, something big is about to ignite in your world. This is amazing. Oh my gosh. And at the base we have the Empress. Wow. Okay, Saggy, this is more dynamic and exciting than what I was initially even getting for you. So it just kind of, you have to be able to handle the heat of this, because it's going to get exciting. So 3 of Pentacles crossed by the 9 of Cups. This is really, like I said, it's about mastering a skill. It's about collaboration, working with people, working in groups, working on projects, mastering and showcasing a skill, really getting good at something and people recognizing that and seeing it. For some of you, this could be being headhunted or picked out from the crowd. It's kind of, or it could be you're thinking of starting something that really is showcasing a skill or that you haven't shown the world before, or you're ready to say you're ready now, ready to show them what you're made of. Crossed by the 9 of Cups. So at the moment, maybe there is something that you're working on, or a group effort or some kind of work that is not fulfilling you. It's crossed by fulfillment. So that feels like it's the bottom line. If that's not fulfilling me, I don't want to do it. And so there's something in your life that you're just going, this is not fulfilling me, or working with these people is not fulfilling me. I need to follow that dream. I need to follow my heart on that. So that's why we've got the Queen of Wands, which is on the lookout for new opportunities. She has that little black cat at her feet, as we were saying. She's holding that. She definitely attracts opportunities, new opportunities. And so this is what I feel like you are doing. Like drawing and magnetizing people, opportunities, situations, flitting about like a social butterfly, just seeing where anything lands. I don't feel like I feel like you're kind of, I feel like you kind of really like I said, really attractive. The Queen of Wands is, what I'm getting is that you are kind of not grounded in this pursuit at this moment in time. You're in that element of fire. It's a big adventure for you, but it's fun and it's explorative. You're open, you're curious about what's out there, and if something really good comes your way, you might take it. But this is more of a looking, exploring process coming through with the Queen of Wands. And yes, you will be attracting what you need, and so it will be like you'll be spoilt for choice, basically, coming through. At the base, we have the 10 of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. Something is ended, and that thing is not you. It wasn't giving you fulfillment. You weren't seeing the growth. It was like maybe you didn't feel particularly valued in that situation, and it's time to let go of that, to let go of something, to let go of a belief system, even about yourself, around your self-worth. Now, this could be something that could have been passed down from other people, from parents, ancestors, teachers, friends, and you're just like, I can't do that anymore. There's this big internal shift and change coming in for you, where you've closed one door and you're stepping into the new. You're stepping away from something that was stifling and stagnant and stepping into something that is moving, where there's movement, there's opportunity. So there's this big shift and change occurring deep down, which is meaning that if you're stuck somewhere and feeling like it's because that's happening deep down, if your outside world is not reflecting that, you're going to start getting frustrated. And so wherever it is that you're getting frustrated or annoyed or bored or just kind of ho-hum thinking, is this really me? That's where the universe is showing you it's time to shift and change. For a lot of you, I'm feeling this is a lot to do with career opportunities, or just opportunities in general to, like I said, showcase your skills. So it could even be, like amateur theatre groups or putting on performances, or I'm getting a lot of performance kind of stuff. I know not all of you are into that, but that's just kind of some of the energy that's coming through. And it's just a sense of it doesn't have to be making money as such. That is coming through, but it needs to be more than that. It's not just doing something for the money. That's not to say you shouldn't be paid, or it might not. There's a different reason why you need to be doing something, and that's because it needs to be deeply fulfilling for you. So that's what's coming through. We've got the Seven of Pentacles reversed, is that you're not internally, there's this huge growth occurring. Externally, you may not be seeing that, and you might be rethinking about where you want to put your time and energy in order to see growth, because something is not growing, something's not working. So it's time to walk away from that, and that's what we're seeing here. And so we're seeing a completion in the near future with the world. Something does end, and that's actually really positive, because that ending liberates you. It creates some freedom to step out into the world again. And so that's really what I'm getting with this world card. It feels really positive, and it feels like finally, I can move. I'm getting a lot of movement, and that's the thing. Leapfrogging, jumping around, but there's a movement, and that's the important thing. So you're presenting as the Five of Swords, which means you could be getting a bit crabby and narky if you're being stuck in a situation with people that are being annoying, and it's an old situation that you're ready to move out of. It might have been a comfort zone, but if you're kind of still stuck in that group energy, you're just kind of over it. It's like, is it worth it being here anymore? You're reconsidering some group energies around you, wondering, what's the fallout? There's been some kind of a fallout, perhaps with a conflict or an argument that's occurred at some point, and maybe these just aren't your people. Maybe that's just what you're thinking. So there is, that conflict. And that sense that if you got that conflict or sense of frustration, that's giving you a very strong message from within as to where your heart is leading you. So, or where your heart wants to go, and that's not in that space anymore. So there's a conflict around this, and there could be a conflict around leaving a comfort zone, because that might have brought a form of security as well. But we have to kind of think about shaking something up or completing something. It could be the project completes with the world, and so therefore everything suddenly shifts and changes within a workplace, or suddenly the players all shift and change. Where things once were is all different. So I feel like that feels good, but it's a matter of just adjusting to that as well. So around we have the Six of Wands, energy surrounding you, victory, success, recognition, could be winning awards. Some of you, this is really standing out head and shoulders above the crowd. So that's why I'm kind of saying that you are shining and overcoming some things as well in your life that have stopped you from doing that, from being seen even. People are noticing you now, and it's virtually impossible not to notice a Saggy with this energy that's here, whether you like it or not. You could be one of those really introverted Sagittariuses that quietly go about your work. Well, then people are going to notice your work. You might not like the limelight, but something about what you're doing, creating your skill set, people are going to notice. So that with this completion, there's been some kind of success around that. And it's helping you, people raising their eyes, how people see you as being, the esteem that people hold you in as being raised is what I'm trying to say. So hopes and fears, we have the Temperance card. This is your card of Sagittarius, which is, wanting a new path to open, that's more you, fair enough. And also just wanting that balance to come back between some energies that just weren't gelling. So this could be, people that your groups or energies that you just kind of not working with. You just like it wasn't working well, or it just didn't feel quite right. It's wanting to bring that balance back, and that may happen with this big shift and change. Things might, like I said, the players and the spots everyone was in is going to be different. So, but ultimately the Temperance card has been able to feel like you can breathe a sigh of relief. that you can actually rest a little, find some peace and find some calm. So find that balance that you have been looking for. So that and seeing things start to flow again. So we have as the outcome the Tower card and the Magician. So watch out, there's a big change ahead. Unexpected change, could be an upheaval. But right next to the Magician, I feel like you're just going to take that opportunity and run with it. If a door opens, you're out. You've walked through that door faster than anyone could even know. Before anyone even knew the door was open, you're like, I'm out. So you are really grabbing an opportunity here. Interestingly, with the Tower card, you can see that, the Tower always brings change, but it's ruled by Uranus, so it brings liberation as well. Things that are no longer fitting you, just kind of blasted out of the water. And with the Magician, you might find yourself starting something very new straight away. And that's going to be more aligned to who you are. So that's actually really positive energy. And the Tower sometimes can be falling in love. I'm not getting a lot of love cards other than we've got the Empress here. She brings a lot of the good stuff. Everything is good with her. And she is the ruler of Venus, which does bring love, luxury, all those nice items. So she's bringing all that to you. No matter wherever you found that you build a foundation that just wasn't working for you, that's going to shift. So if that's related to relationships or some barriers you've had up around relationships, sometimes the Tower can be falling in love. And the Magician is very much going, look, I've got everything I need now to move forward. So yeah, it could be this moment of inspiration, the Tower, as well. It can be a big shift and change in routines sometimes when the Tower card comes through. So this could indicate new job or partner getting a new job or something like that, office shifting, moving, shifting desks. It can be all sorts of things like that. There's changes to organized structures in your life that are shifting and moving. So it feels positive. It feels really good with the Magician energy coming through. I feel like there was something else that I was getting with this that I'm just waiting for it to come through. There's confidence with this. But yeah, I do feel like there's this new opportunity. Oh, what I was going to say is, with the Tower card, the round crown no longer fits the rectangular building or the square building. And this is what you're looking for here. The path that leads to your sovereignty, to your true self, to something that's really more you. So whatever is not you, however that's presented, sometimes these are the masks or the external version of ourselves that we present to people. And it's like, that's not really me. Maybe someone's really finding out who you truly are. It can come in so many different forms. But I feel like a big shift and change, moment of inspiration, realization, step into something really positive and new almost immediately. So that's really good. And look at what's coming in, the Empress. So this is bringing, like I said, all the good stuff, abundance, manifestation, the reaping the harvest of work. And it's saying doesn't have to be hard work. Things can actually happen really fast and quickly, especially for you, Sagittarius. And people might look at it and go, how did that happen so easily for them? They didn't even put in that work. And they don't realize that you're kind of working on a totally different level. You're actually putting in work, but it's not in the I'm doing a big hard slog. Some of you have worked hard for this, but I'm saying you have done a lot of work, but it might be on a level that other people can't see or notice. But the Empress brings fertility. She brings harvest. So it's a great time if you're wanting to get pregnant and conceive. This is a good energy coming through for this as well. Something new is birthing and coming in. So that's really, really positive energy coming through with the Empress. And so, be aware of what it is that you're trying to manifest, because there's a very strong manifestation energy. Okay, I'm going to try and grab these cards. So let's pull an affirmation energy. It says, I am safe and it's only change. And it's kind of interesting because sometimes when the Tower card comes out, people freak out and go, oh, a big shift and change. But this is saying it's good. I cross all bridges with joy and ease. The old unfolds into wonderful new experiences. My life gets better all the time. And that just seems really apt for everything that we've been talking about. So I just banged the microphone. So let's pull a charm for you. Stella really hates that sound. We have a key, and it is the key to your heart. You can see the beautiful heart shape. The key to unlocking the path that is more you. It's your heart. So that's why sometimes the Tower card is falling in love, because you're releasing those barriers that you have up around yourself and unlocking something. Something very important has been unlocked. And, you know, some of you might have your bags packed and ready to go even, but it's like when you actually open those bags and see what you've brought with you, what's inside them, what's actually there. And I just feel like I'm just something or someone is unlocking a path opens that helps unlock this heart. Follow your heart, follow your dreams. So that's kind of the energy that comes through, which is really beautiful for you. And yeah, there's tradition attached to that is all they want me to say. So of course my mind goes to marriage, engagement, all that sort of stuff. But it can be what you consider to be tradition, because it is saying old. The old unfolds into wonderful new experiences. So you are bringing things with you, some of the good stuff from the past as well. So that's it, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now. We're going to see what else is coming in with the world, stepping out into the world. And again, with the world and the Empress, there is this sense of luxury for some of you, some nice things that make you feel. It doesn't have to, like it could be, you know, airplane travel. And I know that's really hard to say because we're not doing that, but it could be luxury travel, or it could be staying somewhere that feels nice, or even buying, you know, they're showing me someone buying a velvet jacket from a thrift shop and feeling really luxurious in it. It doesn't have to be a lot of money. It's more about the feeling abundant and luxurious. So that's coming through. Extended reading. We're going to look at the near future, what's coming in with the world, what you're stepping out into, what's coming with that energy, and also the outcome and the future beyond, what's happening with this big shift and change and stepping into this new, what other information and energies coming in with the future beyond. And we're also going to get any other extra intuitive messages that you need around this reading, as well as we're going to tune in and focus in on career, money, love and relationships, and pick some cards specifically for that and focus in on those three areas. So that's all in the extended reading. Love it if you come over. The link is in the description box below. But if this is where we're leaving each other, Sagittarius, an exciting period. A very exciting period for you. So if you enjoyed this reading, please like, subscribe, leave a comment or share. That lets YouTube know that you've support the channel and you appreciate the content, and take care. I'll see you next time.